Speaking of new age rappers, there is an interesting video with DaBaby. It's not that interesting, but he was catching a lot of slack for this.
Black.
Flack.
Flack.
Aaron,
What's up with your words today?
Slack. Okay, homage is still a word though. Like people be saying homage. Slack is a word too. It's okay. You can use it intermittently. That was a word. Intermittently.
I'm gonna roll past
yes,
that one.
Intermittently, yes, but like
individually they are words. But do they make
intermittently?
Your phrasing is wrong today. Then what is
slack. Slack. You can catch slack.
No, he caught flack.
Flack and slack. You can catch both.
Depends
what household you grew up in.
Like slacking in pants or slacking.
You catch slack. Don't that mean you getting a break?
I'm like right now. I'm like slouch or like slack in my chair, right?
Slouch and slack are definitely two different things too.
But I thought like
it depends on how you use
like
the
slack
word.
is kind of like
Depends how you use the word.
You slacking?
Are you slacking off?
But you can also catch slack. If you,
I never heard no one say catch slack.
Oh wow.
Y'all are murdering me right
Forget that. Let's get to the video.
That. Yeah, let's get to the video of DaBaby being cheap.
Baby, bro. You got me. You just trying to make some donation.
Yeah, we got that.
Skittles.
What you want for the box?
200.
100.
Yeah, 200. I mean,
What
like
you
400
charge
every
for?
day.
What you charge for?
One for $2. I mean, like 400
$2, so add this up. How that's 200?
I make 400 every day off donation.
How much you want for your box?
I make 400 worth too.
You make 400 off that?
Yeah,
and you sell them for $2?
Yeah, and I got for
So
$25.
let's count it. Let's count it.
It's 34 times.
Exactly. What's 34 times 2, my boy? It ain't 200.
That's 2.
It ain't, It ain't 2 nothing. It ain't even $100.
Oh, yeah, that ain't $100, bro.
$68. What about you?
I'm making
2
times 2, bro.
See, y'all, see, look. You give me 1, 2. What, they $2 a piece? $1 each, I bet. You gotta use your head, man. You trying to play, man. I was gonna bless you anyway. You'd have got the 200. Now you got $2. Y'all be good. Look, they pissed. Got me up.
200.
Put my bankroll back in the bag. I used to sell candy too. It's all the teachers. I was killing candy elementary school. I know how to go.
Stop trying to make $1 million.
Trying to make I make 200 every day. No, I make 200 every day.
They like only get like 80, 60. They said, all right.
Think I don't know math. Think I don't know math. Oh man, quit playing with me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that video really showed it, but the kids tried to upsell their boxes of candy. I think for like they said like $100
a pack.
Huh?
Yeah, one wanted $68. The other one wanted $200 for the
pack. For the whole pack. And DaBaby was like,
that don't even add up.
The calculator.
And he was like, you got 64 bags. Divide that by 2. How much is that?
Yeah.
Right. And they was like,
the kid was just
like, it ain't even 100.
But the point is though, DaBaby was gonna like give them more money for it than was needed, but because they tried to like get one over on him, he was just like, nah, you're just gonna get $2 each. So do you think DaBaby taught them too hard a lesson? I mean,
listen,
no,
he taught them a good lesson.
Don't scam people. Atlanta's big on that. You ever seen that?
Oh, the water boys?
Yeah, it's the water dudes that was terrorizing that lady on the highway. Like, you gonna buy this water? You gonna buy it?
But my thing is though, you only got like one bag of candy from each of them, right?
Yeah,
$2. So what? Then like so he gave him $2. Like
man, they are thankful for that, man. They had a Sam's Club box of Gushers in there. $2 a pack. You could get that. You could get the whole thing for like 14.
Not if you go to the movie theater.
Oh, that's just a scam.
It was going off movie theater prices.
I mean, the way I see it, I feel like
$8.
he still gave them more money than what they deserved. $2 for a bag of Skittles?
Yeah. They out of control.
But people are
They
mad
want a
saying
big
that
bag
like
either.
he's not
Yeah,
supporting.
it was an average bag of Skittles.
People mad
People
at
think he
saying
should
what?
be more supportive
No.
to
Supportive of
kids
what?
trying to like hustle or kids trying to like put work in and sell instead of just
Man, they don't
getting
got
at
no
home playing
authority
video
over
games.
his pockets. It's his.
You
Just
don't
'cause
know
he
what these
got
brothers
it,
do
you don't
with that
gotta give him
money?
nothing.
True.
They talk about we fundraising.
Yeah.
Fundraising for what?
Like what?
Like,
How you fundraising with some Gushers
we
and
fundraising
Skittles?
with we raising money to. They didn't even finish it.
Like I seen the candy that they sell you in school, like that chocolate stuff they made you sell. That stuff used to be fancy as heck. It was not open box, just walking around like this.
Yeah. Like they probably stole them boxes.
Dang, DJ, you just defaced it.
I mean, I'm saying like they could have.
Spot those
Hey, DJ sound like a Karen.
He do.
You stole it.
I'm
We're
just
not allowed
saying,
to
man.
sell that around here.
Like they try to do some.
Not in my neighborhood.
I mean, they can sell it, but like, man,
See, I don't feel like
how are you carrying the whole box?
That's true.
Yeah.
okay, but if I had millions and millions of dollars and they try to get like out on me like that, obviously I'm not gonna give them $200. But like I would still give him something. I would give like
I would have did the exact same thing he did.
but if I had so much money, I'm here. I was gonna give you like 100 just because I'm nice, but because you try to get out, I'm gonna give you like 50, or maybe I'm just too nice.
No, you too nice. I ain't giving them kids
I
$50.
would have gave them negative money. I would have robbed them.
Now that's
I'm like,
worse.
you know what?
That's
Lil
worse
dude?
than what DJ said.
Like, you know what, little dude? Give me the bags. I would have been like, yeah, here, let me put this on. I would have all my boys get out. They would have grabbed it. Y'all would have grabbed it. And then we would have just pulled off.
He was gonna be crushing his Skittles in the car, man.
Yeah, we would have had Skittles for the rest of the night.
That's ignorant.
I don't know why they was selling.
I think
But
that
did
people.
y'all see?
Skittles on him.
I think that people getting upset over what DaBaby said. I feel like that just speaks to like how people feel about Black consumerism. Like people always feel like just because you Black, we both relate to each other in the struggle, that means you got to be entitled to something, or I got to give you something or look out for you one time.
Ooh.
I know where we came from. Like
Yeah, even with, speaking straight to that about Trick Daddy. Y'all see that? What
no.
Trick Daddy said about Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
Talk
that.
about Beyonce and Jay-Z don't give back to community. Beyonce, you don't know what Jay-Z and Beyonce do, and if they did, why do they have to? Why?
I think they have given back.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a philanthropist.
even if it's I think they do the same thing. I think Beyonce is a part of LeBron's I Promise School. But even if it is like, if I make millions, I'm giving back to my family. Why do I have to give back to the whole community?
Yeah.
What the community do for me? I'm not. That sounds so toxic. But I'm just saying, but I'm not at the community.
I mean, the community kind of puts you in the position that you're in.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean, you worked for it, yeah, but a lot of people work for it, and the community don't back them, and they are still in the hole.
Everything's not a BET movie where it's like, oh, the barbershop on the corner used to give me free haircuts from my mama because we was like, no.
If he doesn't publicize his donations, it don't matter. Like there's people who give money all the time behind closed doors because it's not like a bit like people publicize what they're doing just to say like, oh yeah, I gave this person this or I gave this foundation all this. But like, if Trick Daddy say they don't do it, that don't mean that they're not doing it. They might just
exactly.
Do it.
You don't know what they're doing.
Trick Daddy would just
and if they're not, they got kids they gotta raise. Man, $1 million babies is expensive.
Not that expensive, but
it costs like $150,000 to raise a child in America.
Hey,
man. That's that,
to keep them in the updated fashion, like they gotta, it's expensive to have kids if you're rich. They gotta look right. I'm serious.
No, he's right. Yeah, they represent.
What they look like? What Blue Ivy look like walking around some Skechers?
Listen,
they will flame her.
They would flame her.
Chicago.
Yeah. I would flame her.
Chicago and St. West.
I'll flame her.
Chicago and St. West walking around and just pull-ups.
I read somewhere that plants are the new pets. Pets are the new kids. Anyone who's still having kids is just crazy.
Dang.
Hey, when you put it like that, the future sounds hopeless. But
y'all ain't gonna have no music. And y'all ain't gonna have no
like the
kids.
planet's gonna just die and be filled with plants and animals. It's over.
Mhm. Did y'all see that Soldier Boy, Big Draco, was caught buying candy from a whole bunch of people in Atlanta after the whole DaBaby thing?
Yeah. He staged it. Did you see him stage it with another kid?
Yeah,
He
he
gave
was
the
like,
kid.
he's like,
But it
like-
was weird. He was like, hey, "What's up, kid? You know what you doing?" He was like, "I'm
What's
raising
up,
somebody."
kid?
He was like,
Okay.
and wait. That's the one
He's
pet
so
peeve I
petty,
will say
bro.
about all y'all rappers. If you're gonna give the kid $200, pull out $200. What y'all?
Oh, with the like they
1,
got
2,
like
3,
a
4,
band
5.
full
Yeah.
of cash.
Yo, they be like,
Make it look
all
good.
right, 2. What you pull out the
That's
whole
so
band
incorrect.
for?
That's
On a
hurtful.
fat, like on a 17, 16-year-old, like for the video, man. Remix me. I just stuttered like crazy. For the video, man. But like, but like I don't get that. I could never. Oh, $200 here. Here's 2. Also, if I get rich, I'm not counting my own money. I'm gonna have a professional counter.
I'm too lazy to count my
Hand
money now.
sanitize after you count
right,
that.
yeah, really.
I'm like, yo, you count my money right, I'll pay you right.
Well,
Man, after a certain point,
Was
you
that
can't
was that
even, like count.
Godfather?
After a
tried
certain
to,
point,
I
you
tried
can't
to.
even count money. Don't you gotta like weigh it after a certain
I'm gonna
point?
have a Keys be my professional counter.
I'm just not gonna be count. I'm just gonna have
You,
money.
you go.
Yeah, he gonna steal my money.
I'm about to say
He's definitely seemed like the one
some
that's
money
stealing money.
laundering.
That look like, oh yeah, boss.
It's money laundering.
Like, oh, why is the $200 missing, Keys? You know, I gotta beat him down.
But you know what? DaBaby, he's been catching a lot of flack.
There you
He's
go.
been catching a lot of flack, not just for this, but also for having SpongeBob beats. Do you think DaBaby?
DaBaby don't.
People
got
just don't
SpongeBob
like him?
beats. You got Crash
after
Bandicoot
the
beats.
Meg Thee Stallion joint, it was just like, it was mad because he got all that Tory.
It seemed like whatever
you
you
work
do,
with Tory Lanez.
they're just mad at him. I think people just don't like him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
man.
people hate on
Well,
DaBaby.
people did like him for a minute.
I think
I
people
think-
liked him until he started getting repetitive with his music. And
I think
people
the
just hate on
funniest
him.
thing about DaBaby is whenever he just like if somebody's recording him and he's not in the mood, he just be like, "All right, fight me."
Yeah, he be rumbling with
Remember
people.
that year? Like I think it was last year before COVID. He was just in like multiple fights, like every time,
Yeah.
and he was winning them. That's the crazy part about it. Winning them and clearly winning them. Like remember that dude ran up on him in the mall, and he
Oh
fought him?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then look at yourself. Look at you. I'm like,
Yeah.
Didn't he kill somebody in the mall?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe don't
Keep
care.
it light, DJ. Hey, we know you get out there. Your gun laws is
Hey,
different in
you
Ohio, bro.
you
We
a
don't talk
informant.
about murder.
we talking about him.
DJ like, yeah, I got the shotgun behind me. You know what I'm saying?
So
We
kids
talking about
though,
keep it light. You talking about fighting?
The kids.
the kids, yeah, the kids. Y'all don't relate to the
kids.
kids. Like y'all don't feel nothing for the kids at least.
Kids
Like y'all
versus
never had to
DaBaby.
sell something before.
Man,
No.
look, what you get is what you get, man. Business
Yeah.
is business. You do
Man,
bad
we be
business,
up-
you get
man.
bad results.
Man, quit playing. We
Have
use
you-
field service. Ain't nobody save me.
Listen, man. They
From
got
me
two.
with the householders. I don't care about none of that.
They got $2 for a $1 or less bag of Skittles, man. You better be happy
Yeah,
with
you
$2.
profited off of
They
that.
good.
Have y'all ever tried to sell something?
No.
Yeah,
You never had to sell nothing?
I used to sell
the
candy.
truth every Saturday.
Well, yeah.
I'm selling haircuts every day.
That's-
I used to sell Macy's
true.
cards, dog.
I sell myself.
Okay, first DJ, you say you was selling candy. You was in school selling candy.
Yeah, I used to do the little school projects and and sell candy and stuff like that. And it wasn't that hard. Like people are usually like willing to, especially if it's like for the school or for whatever type of.
So like, did you sell enough candy? Did they let you get into the money machine? I don't know if y'all had that.
Oh, I did that
Oh!
one time.
Y'all remember
I did
that?
I sold just enough to get in the money machine. I was something there. Like, I pressed my body against the money, and then I was like,
Nah, we didn't have that.
Dang, yeah, they had like this big I don't know what it's called. It's like it blows up with air. You step inside,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
just got
I've
money
like
spinning
the-
around in it.
tornado. Y'all ain't had that, DJ?
No, we didn't have one. I've seen
Your
one
school
before.
is poor.
But you
Did they,
got
have,
to
did they have real money in there? Like
Yes.
real
Yes.
cash?
You had like 20 seconds to get as much as you can.
For real?
And then you did it in front of the whole. You did it in front of the whole school.
Wait, so
Everybody hyping you?
y'all just sold candy for a project?
No, like we would get like prizes and stuff like that after it, but like you're still like got to sell this amount
To do what though?
Not understanding what you're saying, sir.
Consumer politics.
Like, but why did they? My question is, why did they make you sell the candy? Because you're making it just like your teacher was like, sell this candy.
It was
because his farm wasn't doing too good, so they made him.
Oh my god!
They're like, you got to bring in the revenue, son.
Listen, I was a kid. I don't remember what exactly it was. It was for some type of.
Was it like a field trip or something?
No, it was like
They just made you sell candy for no reason.
No, it was for something. It was actually for something. I just didn't. I was like in like 5th grade.
You ever be that kid that ever forgot to forget to bring their permission slip in to go on the field trip and you got to stay?
Bro,
I wasn't that kid.
I
had my permission.
I remember I did it one time. My mom had to run to the school to give me permission, we had to call her every time.
Bro, I was down bad. I was in that room filling out packets. I'm just chilling in there, yo.
Wait, so they made you work when you?
They had to give us something to
keep
keep
a regular
like,
school day.
Like we had to do something to keep ourselves busy, so they would just give us like the extra credit packet.
Man, send me.
You can color or you can watch TV. Yeah. But I'm like, dang, everybody got Kennywood.
I've never forgot my packet.
I had to sell. Good. I had to sell chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh, I remember them joints.
What's wrong with that is like Sarah's chocolate covered pretzels were always sold by the cheerleaders. So every time I'd bring the box, they'd be like, "Oh, you cheering? You trying out for the squad?" No. And also my Ben Hills was like there was always some dudes that's trying to mess around too much. You'd be like, "I'm gonna take your pretzels." Like,
I'm gonna take your pretzels.
We cool, but we not that cool. Like
chill.
I hate
those pretzels was expensive as heck, yo. It was like $6 a pop.
I remember this one time. Like there was this girl in the class. I was like, "You want some chocolate covered pretzels?" And she just went off on me for no reason. Like I was like, "I'm selling these pretzels. You want some?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay, you don't like chocolate?" I was like, "No. Why do I need to like chocolate? Like it's all right." I'm like, "Bro." Did I just walk in at the wrong time?
That sounds like a Penn Hills high school.
Yo, I hated them girls. You ever see them videos where they be like that girl, the hot Cheeto girl at 5 a.m.? I had like 6 of those in my school, man. Like them girls that come in overhype at 6 o'clock at school.
Oh, extra
screaming and eating hot Cheetos in the morning for breakfast. Like, what are you doing?
How was selling the Macy's cards?
Man, it was an experience. So like
those ones aren't too bad though. You're just like you just have to prolong the purchase.
I used to be feeling like a villain trying to get people to sign up for some of these Macy's cards because like they have a quota that they need to sign up people for every day. And if you go for a while without selling no cards and get no one to sign up, they start coaching you. I wasn't trying to get coached, so I was promising people discounts. I mean, technically, if you are,
I'll give you 20% off, even if you.
They tried to low bro you, like if you didn't sell enough.
If you are approved for it, you technically do get a 20% discount. So I was like, you know what? Try to see if the card will approve, and if not, I'll give you the discount anyway. That's all right. And I definitely.
That's how you became manager, y'all. We know the story.
No, but then they told us that we can't do that because that's technically like giving money away. If they're not approved for it, then they're just down bad. But I was like, you take a hit to your credit score for doing this, and you gotta sit there and fill all this stuff out, and then you don't even get the discount after that, and then I get a reward for signing people up for it, and you don't get nothing. That's like,
dang, pyramid scheme. It's like, no, that's not what a pyramid scheme is. I'm just playing.
Homage.
As a customer, that was more just annoying to me because I'm just like, can you just beep? I'll give you the money. Don't ask me about none of that other stuff. Also, I don't want to give out no donations. Like, don't ask me about no donations. Do you ever actually do the donations?
No.
Sometimes maybe like you.
Every once in a while, like you just be in the mood.
Cents. I'm like, yeah.
Fine. Yes.
2 cents.
Yeah, and then
I always do it when I'm in service because I feel bad.
the manager just takes the donations for themselves.
Right.
Dang.
That's a do be happening.
Dang.
Dang, that's depressing.
That's just terrible. Like I was
It
supposed to say
is.
that.
No donations for the Children's Hospital this month.
No,
I don't know why.
Man, you'll spend all that on some.
Sir, we
tacos.
need that money. No, little Jimmy. I
I
need a
be
big double.
Gotta be a double.
Like,
Bro,
he's going straight to McDonald's with that donation money. Yeah, let me get a number one.
then McDonald's asks you for
If
donations.
McDonald's is the
You'd be
first place to go to, I'm
Right.
really sick.